All right, let's dive in. In this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on the single most important programming language in the world right now. It is the hidden force behind pretty much everything, from your movie recommendations to the global financial markets. And its name is Python.
So let's just cut right to the chase. You hear all about complex AI and machine learning and how it's shaping our world, right? Well, what's the one tool at the very heart of it all? What's the bedrock holding all of it up?
That's it. Just one word, Python. It is the engine running inside the technology you use every single day. And we're about to break down exactly how and why it got to be so powerful.
Now, Python's rise to the top was no accident. It happened because of some really smart design choices, a super passionate community, and a few key decisions that completely changed the world of data forever. You hear this phrase thrown around all the time in the tech world. It sounds impressive, sure, but what does it actually mean? Let's break down why this one statement is so true.
So, how did this happen? How did Python become so dominant? Well, its strength doesn't really come from one single feature. It's actually built on 4 foundational pillars that all work together. And here they are. First, its radical simplicity. Second, an absolute arsenal of powerful libraries. Third, a huge global community. And finally, its unmatched flexibility. Let's tackle them one by one. Okay, first up, simplicity. Python code reads almost like plain English. And look, that's not just for show. It means that scientists and analysts can spend way less time fighting with confusing code and more time, actually solving problems. Next, we've got Python's secret weapon, its libraries. Think of them like pre-built toolkits. Instead of having to build a house from scratch, brick by brick, you're handed perfectly engineered rooms and walls and plumbing. These libraries save developers literally years of work. And here are the all-stars of that toolkit. If your data is a total mess in a spreadsheet, Pandas is the tool that just cleans and organizes it in a snap. If you need to do some seriously heavy-duty math, NumPy is your supercomputer. And once you've got your answers, Matplotlib and Seaborn are like your artists. They turn all those boring numbers into clear, powerful charts. It's a complete workshop in just 4 tools. A programming language is only as strong as its community, and Python's is absolutely gigantic. It's global. This creates this incredible network effect. If you have a problem, I guarantee someone, somewhere, has already solved it and shared the answer online. It's like having millions of collaborators, on call, 24/7. And finally, pillar number 4 is flexibility. Python is not a one-trick pony. It is the ultimate Swiss Army knife of coding. The same basic skills can be used for this incredible range of jobs, from building websites to training artificial intelligence. This versatility is exactly why it's so valuable. Think about it. The same language that's building the brains for AI is also powering the web apps you use every single day. It's automating boring office tasks, and it's driving deep business analytics. So, we've covered the why. Now, let's get to the how. Where does all this code actually show up in your daily life? Here's the crazy thing about Python. Most of the time, it's the invisible engine running in the background. You don't actually see the code, but believe me, you interact with what it does every single day. Okay, perfect example. Netflix. You finish a show. In those few seconds before the next one autoplays, Python scripts are furiously analyzing your viewing habits, comparing them to millions of other people, and processing all that data. Then, boom, a new personalized recommendation pops up on your screen. That's Python, right there. And once you start looking, you see this pattern everywhere. The weather app on your phone, it's using Python to crunch these huge forecast models. Stock market traders, they're relying on it to analyze incredibly complex charts. And in medicine, it's literally helping researchers find breakthroughs in medical data. It's become the universal language of data. So when you put it all together, the simple language, the powerful toolkits, the massive global community, what you get is the perfect synthesis, the perfect storm from modern data science. And this really is the heart of it all. So why Python? Because it takes the incredibly complex world of data science and makes it simple enough for almost anyone to learn, powerful enough to solve the world's biggest challenges, and practical enough to improve the apps we all use every day. Python is the foundation of the data-driven world we live in right now. That just leaves one really exciting question. What kind of future is it going to build for us next?